Hey everyone, John here. Welcome to our exploration of Freakonomics by Stephen D. Levitt and Stephen J. Dubner. Now you might be thinking, economics? Isn't that all about boring charts and graphs? Trust me, this book is anything but boring. This book dives into the hidden forces that shape our world through the lens of economics, revealing surprising truths behind everyday life. Get ready to have your assumptions challenged because things are not always as they appear. Let's start with a fundamental concept in economics: incentives. Just like gravity pulls everything towards the center of the earth, incentives drive human behavior. Levitt and Dubner take this idea to some unexpected places like sumo wrestling and public school classrooms. Even teachers and sumo wrestlers bound by rules and honor codes can be swayed by powerful incentives. If a sumo wrestler is on the verge of relegation, the incentive to cheat to secure a win becomes very tempting. Freakonomics shows us that to understand why people do what they do, we need to follow the trail of incentives. Now let's talk about a common mistake: confusing correlation with causation. Just because two things happen around the same time doesn't mean one causes the other. Levitt and Dubner used this principle to tackle the dramatic drop in crime rates in the 1990s, offering a surprising explanation: the legalization of abortion a generation earlier. It's a prime example of how looking at the data with fresh eyes can lead to unexpected conclusions. What sets Freakonomics apart is its willingness to ask the questions no one else is asking. For instance, what do school teachers and sumo wrestlers have in common? Both groups are susceptible to cheating when the incentives are right. And why do so many drug dealers still live with their moms? Most street-level drug dealers actually make very little money. By asking these seemingly absurd questions, Levitt and Dubner uncover hidden truths about human behavior and the way the world works. Freakonomics invites us to look beyond the surface of everyday life and uncover the hidden patterns and forces at play. Take real estate agents, for example. We assume they're working in our best interest to get us the highest price for our homes. But Freakonomics reveals that they often make more money by selling your house quickly at a slightly lower price. Or consider the Ku Klux Klan. Levitt and Dubner argue that the Klan's decline had more to do with the spread of information than law enforcement. When radio shows like Superman started revealing the Klan's secrets, their power began to diminish. It's a reminder that knowledge is power, and sometimes the most effective way to combat evil is to expose it to the light of day. If there's one thing you take away from Freakonomics, it's the importance of data. Levitt and Dubner use data to challenge conventional wisdom about everything from parenting to crime to the effectiveness of government programs. For example, while reading to your kids is beneficial, Freakonomics reveals that a child's future success is more strongly correlated with factors like their parents' socioeconomic status and education level. We should always be open to what the data tells us. And that's Freakonomics in a nutshell. It's a fascinating exploration of how economics can help us understand the world in new and surprising ways. Levitt and Dubner urge us to think like economists, to question everything, and to always look for the hidden incentives driving human behavior. Think like an economist, question conventional wisdom, and remember, data is powerful. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful summaries.